Oh yeah!
Alright, hope everybody's having a good one. Welcome to Planet Coaster 2 with Cookie Pirate. Today we're going to pick up in the Viking Park where we left off. Keep doing a bit of work. And just kind of think ahead to what else we want to do here. Blue, what's going on? I'm doing okay, how are you? Ah. Somebody busted a bench. How long ago was it? That doesn't say anything. Anybody over here? First viewer of the stream, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not seeing any indicators of who would have busted that. But, well, getting an emergency call over there to fix it pretty quickly. So, last time we did get this wooden coaster built and opened. Doesn't really look like anybody's made their way yet. That's a, excuse me, that's an employee. This is not going to be a long stream. I'd be surprised if it's more than an hour, to be honest. I selected Western, I meant Viking. Yeah, there we go. So good at this, so I don't know about that. I appreciate it though. Let's go with a couple benches here. Why not? I mean, take a look at some of the people that do this and are far better than what I can do. I mean, everybody's got their strengths and stuff, but yeah, there are some people that are way better at this than I am. I like to think I'm decent, but oh, why so short? I'm getting a late start. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. So I figured I'd just jump on and kind of dabble with some stuff on here. But yeah, it's not going to be a long stream tonight, unfortunately. I'm already starting to get a bit tired, so. Man, my allergies are allergies are starting to bother me too. Oh man. Slap a trash can there. Probably need one. I tell you what, let's just do one at the entrance to each of those queues. Jimpers, what's going on, man? Could I possibly see what you've done with the Woody? Absolutely. Just, give me a minute. Alright, so we gotta throw some trash cans kind of on this side here. Okay, that should be alright. Hopefully... Alright, so for the Woody, I'll just show you the station since we're looking at it first. But basically, pretty standard station. We've got top floor. Down here, I split it into two and ran the exit, this way. And right here is just a little kind of on-ride photo queue there. Or not queue, but just little plaza to look at. The main queue goes through this portion of the first floor over here. Priority goes out this way, curves around, comes up top. And then this plaza, don't worry about the train tracks going right through the middle of it. Just, I haven't moved any of that yet. I ended up actually building this kinda last minute turn, or not last minute, but kind of the furthest end underground, and that was, I wouldn't say a last minute decision, but I decided it kinda late on when I was thinking of a place to put the coaster. Let's go in and adjust the ride ops. So we'll do any load. Turn the wait down to 30 seconds, and we'll go with a minute. I haven't finished the scenery around it. Oh, why the color change? Not that there's anything wrong with it, just curious. The softer brown, I thought just kind of blended into the scenery a little bit better. But I haven't changed the color of the trains or anything, just the wood. I personally am not a big fan of that bright orange by default. I'm looking to get the DLC that comes out on the 16th. I'm leaning toward it, especially for the fact that it's only going to be $13. That's not bad. Super excited for the Switch tracks and the Intamin multi-launch. So, are the Switch tracks actually being extended to all coasters that can hypothetically support? Or... hold on just a second. Is this ride not open? Yeah, it's open and nothing's going. Probably because it's waiting on one person to finally make their way up. What does the number mean? I never got told. I'm not even totally sure the way it works. But basically it's like the top fans based on like the chat messages and stuff that you send and showing up. gonna say what DLC? It's the sorcery pack, I guess. Sadly, I think it's only the multi and motorbike. Oh man, you know, I'm waiting for them to give one of those I guess they call it energy coasters, but basically like the King Dakar or Top Thrill models, those swing launchers. But the, you know, the Premier model absolutely should have it. There's no reason for that to not. This creator is the best YouTuber I've seen. I try, but nah. Other than Schlepp, though, free Schlepp. What's going on, JP? Now, explain why we are still sitting here. I'm not even buying it for the scenery, I just want the coasters. Yeah. Well, the Vekoma Kids coaster. They say Vector. It's, I just think of the real world analogy. Or analogy's not the right word, but basically what it is set to represent, Vekoma. I don't understand why this is still sitting here. Oh, because there's no ride attendant. I guess the attendant took a break. Because I was going to say the coaster's open. Okay, here we go. That's kind of crummy. I have an Intamin multi-launch mod, but it kind of sucks. I haven't added any third-party mods, but I've seen videos of some people doing them. I've not really figured out how to do it with this game. It has to be in testing. It's not. I just checked. It's open, and it was because there was no attendant. Here we go. Finally. Although I wouldn't really care about, you know, sitting in the station out of the scorching sun and getting to sit, considering when you're at a theme park, you're on your feet almost the entire day. And depending on the park that you go to, the shade might be adequate or likely not. And there we go. I did not know they have a separate Discord server for mods. Interesting. So, let me get caught up here. Did not know that. I knew there were mods, but I didn't know they were kind of in their own. I just know of a few people getting access to them and stuff. A lot of them are not generally public release. Did you see my new version of the Axe of the Forest yet, or no? No, I haven't played this game since, what, Sunday evening? So. Let me go into the workshop, and... Oh, look at this here. I want to check some of these out. Manta at SeaWorld, Dragon Con, Shambhala. Pretty cool stuff. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I actually really do like, real world. Real world, remakes. Let me give the code. Okay. I'll go back in a minute. I'll let you pull the code up and I'll cross-check it against the one that I have. Oh, that's kind of a cool view right here. Do I have any DLCs in this game? Yeah, I got the two that came out early. I got them July. Whenever they had the summer Steam sale. I picked them up. I haven't really used much from them. I really do like the fact that the DLC they're adding has another mascot, entertainer. But I'll tell you one thing I think they need to do is for the free themes that they've added, I would like to see them add entertainers, because it'd be really cool if you build a pirate park but then you don't have a pirate entertainer, you know, to entertain your guests and, you know, function in that role. I feel like that's missing. And then the same for the Western, the sci-fi, the fantasy, or fairy tale, I guess they call it. But the sorcery theme, I think, does seem pretty cool. I think they're almost getting at, you know, going for people to recreate, like, the Harry Potter stuff from Islands of Adventure, which I'm not keen on, personally. But the theme overall, I think, is pretty cool. You can see a lot of cool stuff being done. It's literally just the spooky pack from Planko 1. I can't say one way or the other because I've not played it. actually on him? Huh. Look at that. It's supposed to get cold. -2. I actually want to try riding this coaster at night. Let's give that a shot. I want to check this out at night. I mean, it's still kind of twilight. Yeah. Not really dark enough yet. I was hoping it would be. Here's the code. Okay, let me go in and pull that up. Excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. That was the old one. I can tell that's the new one. It is smaller, but it still takes up a ton of land. That's gonna be going into a new park. I'm gonna get out of this one. Let's go ahead and save it. Yeah, no worries. And yeah, let's check it out quick. Use temperate? It's too late. I'm already in this. I like the tiger one though. Temperate to me just oh, let me get out of that. I've got to add the filter here. Oh, we're back into blueprints, that's why. Okay. It fits better? Yeah. I mean, with the Viking theme, this is the better way to go, in my opinion. You know what? I'm thinking, because all of this is above ground. And that looks... Yep, okay. So, let me actually do this. Do night, yeah. I remember. Just hold on a sec. Alright, so that's at the intended height. But the problem now is this didn't auto-tunnel. Alright, it does there. So that's how to get the tunnel in place. That works. And then I know there's another portion somewhere that would need that done. Yeah, right here. So that's just gonna be kind of bit by bit. Track limits exceeded? Uh-oh. Let's undo that then. Uh-oh. Yeah, same thing. Alright, so tell you what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna do the tunneling myself. Wait, what? How? What? Just dig them, yeah. Yeah, I try usually to avoid that and just kind of rebuilding like individual pieces to auto-create the tunnel, but yeah, auto-digging it is fine. You do what you gotta do. It just, I wish one thing would be that if you place a blueprint with any portions underground, it would automatically adjust the terrain for you, rather than you kind of being stuck, so to speak, with a coaster that goes like underground, like into the ground, I should say. Never said I couldn't build it first. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Do you have the track limits off? Because that could be part of it. They might be on in mine by default. One problem I'm having is this is so dense. It's becoming difficult for me to see all the different track portions that I need to check. Okay, here we go. They're on. Yeah, I don't know then. Dale, what's going on, man? Thank you so very much. Oh, for doing this tonight? Oh, and for being you. Oh, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I figured we'd get a little bit of time in this game tonight. Let me check this side here. Goes up a little bit more even over here. That's where it kind of curves under. And this is where the trees are so dense, it's a little bit too... That's a little too much, I think. Oh, hello, bug. Go this way. This camera's always just wonky when it comes to this terrain stuff. Just ride. Oh, just wait. Okay. See, like, for example, right here, you've got a few that overlap the track. Okay, yeah, all the rest of that is above ground. Alright, remember you should ride at night. Yeah, I remember. Set it to midnight. Alright, let's give this a run. Alright, we're gonna speed up the lift hills. That looks so cool with the runes and the lanterns and everything. Popping airtime. Yeah, I really like the runes kind of surrounding the track and stuff like that. I like going through them. Alright, we're almost to the top of this one. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's pretty cool going through at night. Pitch black, going through the tunnel. Ooh. It's caught close right there. Right exit right there. Alright. Yeah, that's a definite improvement over the first version. I do still see a couple things that I think could be a little bit problematic. For a wooden coaster, I know it's in the green, but that's higher than you would see on most of those. And if you take a look, your latical and your positive vertical G's are still quite a bit high. Overall, though, I really do like the ride. The theming is excellent. I like the layout. It's got a good variety. The pacing is not bad at all. So I like that. In fact, let's pull up the graph. Switch to previous run. Oh, really? Come on. Doesn't want to show up. Alright, we can see a bit better here. This is PC2. Coaster stats are never perfect. No. I'm not saying they have to be perfect, but there are definitely a couple things that are jumping out at me personally. Also coming from building. Namely, when you see lateral Gs of over 4, you're, somewhere on your coaster the turns are too sharp. And that's not a, I'm not trying to be too critical. But when you see laterals that high, that's an indicator that you've got somewhere a little bit too high. This part of the ride here looks like an absolute blast. I mean, the stats show it, but I didn't need to see the stats for that. Coming off this drop with the curve, and you've got a lot of speed, that looks like a super fun part of the ride. That fear's so high going through that right there. I mean, the excitement is sky high too, but then it actually does start to taper off a little bit. -3. It's a little... Oh, come on. Just have to watch the live data again. Added friction, some more airtime. Yeah. Oh, the choice of ride type for this, I think, is quite good. That does okay through there. Gonna start working on another? Yeah, sounds good. This is definitely a workshop-worthy coaster. So, again, don't feel like I'm being too critical. There are just some tips to make it a little bit more realistic and from a perspective of, you know, what might be exciting and produce enough fear, but not so much that it becomes uncomfortable and actually detracts from the ride experience. But yeah, take it in the spirit it's intended. But you've really done a good job with this, certainly. Yeah, it's right there. It spikes. And then if we pull your, oh, come on, your vertical G's up. interesting it's high there. It must be some sort of a spike. Right here is the part that it gets up over 6. I can see right there. That's a very steep kind of valley, so to speak. But yeah, still super well done. Like, this is certainly a workshop-worthy coaster. This would be a good addition to a lot of parks. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the one that I've been working on, do a little bit of stuff. And probably only gonna continue another 20 to 30 minutes. Because I gotta get up for work tomorrow. It's been a long day. I'm interested to see. It's kind of chilly weather. Man, it feels stuffy, my allergies. I don't know if you all can hear it or not. Maybe a little bit, but... Nah! I can be a Planet Coaster mascot. Or a King Coaster. That was stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, business over here is doing. 26 guests, really? Thought it would be better than that. Come on. That over here has come out decent, though. Hopefully crowds over on this side of the park will pick up. That should help out a bit. We do have a few crowds starting to make their way over here. Definitely pretty thin. We could come up here and get this finished up. Let me actually try something here. I want to put a restroom. There we go. And will one fit under... right in there? That fits just about perfectly. As soon as I get my hands on the sorcery pack, I'm making Top Thrill 2. Well, according to what Jimper said, you may not be able to. Because they may not have the swing launch on that type of coaster. Unless you're going to try to retheme it in, like a different coaster type, so to speak. Let's go with Viking Wooden. And then I want a 1 meter wall just to go up over the cross beam, kind of like that. Whoa. Really? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Top Thrill 2 is literally a swing launch coaster. Yes, I know. But what I'm saying is that the type of coaster if you go into here and you would be looking at the energy or launched hydraulic, might not necessarily support the swing launches. You'd be limited to doing it over on the new type, which may not even allow you to build it beyond certain limits. So that's what I'm referring to. What came over to you to say hi? Yeah, right. Alright. And then the next thing. Interesting. Oh, they don't have any of those for the Viking theme? Interesting. Mechanic, body dryer, changing rooms, pool, photos. Interesting, they've added a few souvenirs, mechanic, information like guest services, staff building. And then we all know what that means, of course. Ah! Didn't mean to delete that. Water closet. There we go. And tell you what, let's actually fill this in. So what I think we're gonna do is go back into the walls. Now we can do wall set. And we'll go Viking Wooden, slap another 4 meter down, add to scenery group. Actually, no, we can't. We're going to do a 2 meter. Alright, the next thing will be this triangle here. And we'll do one right there, and one up there. Not totally perfect, but what that does is it does kind of hide the grass. kind of exposed under this. Just kind of makes it look a little bit more clean. And then what we can do is come in with the painting tool, and we can turn the railings off. And basically... Oh! Curbs? Oh, path foundation. Oh, that may be, Now that's kind of interesting. That may be interfering with our ability to... Let's try... this here. What I don't want is people to walk this way, which I'm thinking that's why the curbs are not showing up. But I'm not sure. See what's going on here. Okay. The next thing, I'm thinking we would probably do 2 restaurants, because you'd have one for this wide open side, and then you'd have one for over here and some tables up top that you could come to. So let's make arrangements for that. Facilities will go restaurant. Set one here. And a second one right there. Ah! Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And then what we'll do is add tables. Viking theme. And we can go round tables. And we've got plenty of room to work with. nice round one in the corner. And then we can do another 6 and maybe another 6 over on that side. Let's not add one right there, because I think that might end up getting a little bit too crowded. How far? Oh, these are all close enough that we can kind of overlap the tables if we need to. Oh, yeah. I mean, we're fine, because we've only put 11 down so far. We have room, perhaps, to do a couple others. You're also making a Viking-themed restaurant. There you go. I think that there looks okay. Oh, this is sticking through the wall. Okay. Well, we may have to rework that a little bit. And then for this side, let's just come in here, add tables, and basically do the same thing on the opposite end. But over here, we've got a little more room to contend with. But then we also have the balcony up top. So let's do a round table. Come back in and rotate one of these. Yeah. And those are lined up well enough. Oh, well, here we go. Obstructed? Are you kidding? Or is it because we advance, move, and duplicate? Yeah. Okay. Let's just do that. Won't be obstructed now. Just kind of shift these over so they stay in line a little bit better. Alright, let's... add a few more. Corner. So we'll add another one of those. Those are lined up okay for the most part. And let's come back and kind of do the same thing. sounds a little bit off. So just shift it over a tad bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So right now those are parallels. And then if we wanted to go up to the top, we have room for 6 tables per restaurant. Ooh, crime caught on camera. Go, go, go! She ain't gonna make it out. She's getting trapped. Waiting to see if another security guard will catch. Whoa! He just plowed through that crowd of people. Go, 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 go. It looks like she's getting tired out. This might be one of the longest chases I've seen. He just... Get out! Folds her arms and then salutes like, yep, I did my job. I love watching the foot chases in this park. Vandal. No, that was a pickpocket. I think. Oh, somebody's trapped. Alright, let's give her a little bit of assistance. Oh good, they actually got her money back. That's cool. I've actually not seen that happen. Same thing there. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, anyway. After a little, Crime Stoppers detour, let's go ahead back up to the tables. So yeah, what did we say? 6 tables per restaurant, because each of these currently is 14. We could add, you know what? We could add 2 more back here, but I don't want to backlog this too much. So maybe what we'll do is add... kind of like that and leave that space open. And then let's go up top. Connect. Oh, come on. And then that side. Connect. And add that one there. Okay. Now let's go here. And what we're gonna do is add tables, and we'll add some up top on the balcony here. And 15 tables, that means we can add 5 per restaurant. So I'm thinking what we would do is actually add one kind of over here. Add 2 here. That's 18 total. And then we'll add 3 for the other restaurant there. And... you know what? Might end up pulling those. Because then we can do the same thing on this side. Won't let you place it because we're maxed out. Oh, I tell you what. I would say for now. Oh, that one's not. That's on the other side. I tell you what. Let's clear out of that. Grab that table and actually move it. Or actually. Delete it. And then we can place another one of these. And then we're maxed out. Should be, at least. So let's click connect. Yeah. Alright, now we're maxed out on that side. Edit the scenery group. I just want to... Yeah, here we go. Right. Add tables. We'll do the same thing on this side here. Try to get it kind of a mirror image, so to speak. Can't add more tables? What? Oh. We got to do that one. There we go. Connect. That looks good to me. Alright, we need to add a power facility. So let's clear and let's grab one of those. I'm sorry, I got a hiccup. Place one underground there. There we go. Oh no! Well, I thought I had it. Alright, so let's relocate that. It's overlap there, so we'll just place this underground this way. Alright, we're covered. There we go. So we do have some spare room up here on this patio. So what I suppose we could do is actually a couple different things. So let's go scenery and let's add a couple benches, just regular benches this time. Oh, before we let's not forget trash cans. Trash cans or trash bins, man. Just to mix that up there. Okay. Let's maybe put one in that corner. Right there. Oh, a vandal has been caught. That's the first time I've seen them catch a vandal. Interesting. Alright, so let's go back over here. Alright, so we've got trash cans. I'm thinking what we'll probably need to do is add a couple more on the main floor. So what we could do is potentially one on these back ends, maybe. Kind of like that. Let's do one right in front of the restroom there. The one there, and we probably will want one maybe in the front. It'll be a little tougher. We're probably okay. We can always add if we need. Okay. I think we're covered there. Now let's add regular benches just for people to sit and relax. One kind of like that. Now we're gonna go to path and pool extras, which is gonna kind of sound a little bit odd. But you'll understand the point. Alright, let's adjust the color of this. Have a little room for people to just come up and lounge if the weather's nice, you know? And actually, you know what we could do is move these to this side here. Kind of like that. And that would actually give us a little bit additional room for a few more chairs. Now we could go with that like that. Maybe a vending machine for drinks might not be a bad idea somewhere in here. So let's... we could do a gulpy soda. that be a little bit too crowded. We might have to move something. See if we, Oh, well, you know what? We could place that down here. That's actually okay. Pep Shot Juice, Soda Lightfall. Let's try that there. Scenery score is good. It's gonna be a pretty area. Alright, and let's just, for a temporary sort of thing, we can redo this terrain always, later of course. But let's get these open. So, for a start, we're just gonna go ahead and build a bridge. And this again isn't going to be a final appearance of... Oh, wow! Oh, well, that carved that in. I didn't really want that. Well... Okay. We'll move that over like that. We can always redo some of this if we want to redo the configuration. But this is ready to open. Just a little interesting how that's kind of... Tell you how we can fix that. We'll go into walls. Add to a scenery group and just kind of placed like that to cover up the backboard. If you want, will you use my restaurant if it's good enough? I don't know. I mean, it's certainly worth taking a look at, but... I mean, don't go out of your way building stuff to, you know, for me to use. I mean, that's a really nice gesture. I'm certainly willing to check stuff out, but... I don't want to get people in the habit of building stuff just for me to use in their park, or to use in my parks or something like that. I don't really want to encourage that habit. You can definitely show me. I mean, if I do like it, I'll use it, but... two are stuck too, or they gotta fix that bug. Crime caught on camera, what happened? Oh! He's going home! Busted. Alright, now that this is linked up, though, let's get these open. I really could not care less if I just start building coasters for you. Yeah, but what I mean is I don't want you all to get in that habit. I mean, like I said, I appreciate the gesture, but I don't want everybody to start building stuff for me and have the expectation that I'm going to use it. I mean, because I do like building my own stuff. I've had established parks that I haven't really had the need to build much. I'm not really sure how much I like that right there. I'd probably have to clean up that front. And then you know what we could do back here is actually add just some regular benches. Take up a little bit of space. Places for people to sit. Make this kind of like a lounge, in a sense. Hopefully people will start making their way over toward it. Yeah, we've got somebody on their way. Somebody else all making their way. So somebody's coming to the restaurant. And this guy wants the gulpy soda vending machine. Yeah, he must be craving that gulpy soda. Oh, by the way, look at this thought that I noticed. Bumper cars looks too gentle to me. That is not the case if you know how if you know somebody that knows how to drive bumper cars. The proper way. So, can be a lot of fun. Well, I said I was only going to be on about an hour, and it's been just about an hour and a half. But I'm happy to see people coming up this way. So well, we did get the restaurant open, so I'm happy about that. We built this up. I'm looking to see. Hopefully, this will get a bit more crowded. You know, the theory... Oh, wow! Alright, a line is forming for that. That's good. It's turning into a popular ride. I like that. That's a good sign. Awesome. Yeah, look at that. That's a good sign. This ride is turning into a hit. Awesome. And then we're gonna have people slowly kind of trickling their way. No, that's a little bit of a tough walk. But you come sit here and just look around and you just get an awesome view. Look at this. Like, what a perfect place to eat your sandwich and french fries and drink your drink. Looking out over at the mountains and the fjord, the river in the background. Man. I could build a few tiles out this direction and you'd get an even better view. Like, just imagine you're lying on this sun lounger here and you kick back and just look at that gorgeous view. And you come down here and you see almost the entirety of the park. Man. That's pretty remarkable if you ask me. That's a really good location for that. It'd be cool to slap something up on top of here too, but that's kind of too narrow. Well, you look across, you can see that. Kind of a... Love to go for a log cabin sort of feel. But yeah, groups of people making their way up. I'm so bored. The scenery sucks? What? Oh, well, probably down that way. You better change your mind once you sit up here. You're gonna say the scenery is great. Yeah, it's cool to see that all put back together. No more board for you when you get brain damage off of my coaster. Oh my gosh. See, he says the scenery sucks too. No, I don't think that's the case. Depends on when you, thinking of that. Well, I like the food, though. Well, you know the other thing we could do, though? Right over here? Yeah, not terrain. We need scenery brush. I meant to collect that. We could switch to... Tiger Lodge. Align the surface. Add a few more of these. Oh, what's going on, man? I'm doing okay, thanks. Good to see ya. What's going on here? So, kind of adding some trees for a little bit, just to kind of spruce up. Could turn that off and reduce the diameter of that a little bit. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That one's a little bit in the way. And then we can add a couple more. Gives people something to look at when they come up through, but basically we built a kind of a hilltop restaurant and lounge. So you've got a whole bunch of tables trapped, really? So it's 2 restaurants, 40 tables, and then some sun loungers. So that's all kind of got together to give people something to look at. Remember when that guy in the beach chair was a little too comfortable? Yeah, right? That was funny. And then we'll add some scenery at some point to kind of spruce this up a bit. Probably do a little work there. Yeah, that's all looking a lot better. Now, this is turning out to have a pretty good crowd. Interesting. Okay. It's just before 11. I think I ended up staying on considerably longer than I had originally planned. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and seal it up for the night, and probably pick back up with this tomorrow. Alright, who's trapped now? Come on. Alright, yeah, so we'll go ahead and pick up with this likely tomorrow. I'll probably do flight sim earlier. We may hold off with this until Friday. But we'll see. We might squeeze some time in on this tomorrow. So, all right. But thank you all for tuning in. Let me save while I'm thinking about it. So, I'm not trying to lose progress again. And until next time, folks. As always, take care. Stay safe. We'll see ya.